Tumechukua tushachukua.
Simama hapo. Simama hapo. Si ndio? Tutoshe.
Nani? Boni.
Niambie. Songa kidogo tupitishe.
Kumbini hapo ndani ya watu wani. Haya.
We are four.
Elias.
Stephen Elias.
Stephen Elias.
Bruno Alfred.
Yes.
I do appear. My name is Lawrence Karanja.
Respondent present. Yes, Miss. Yes, this one is Polycarp Magai.
Yes, by the name of the Almighty God.
The investigating officers in court.
Yes, this one is Polycarp Magai.
Yes, Your Honor. I swear by the name of the Almighty God that the evidence shall be before this court touching the matter in question shall be true, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God. Your Honor,
Yes, proceed.
I'm number 240 538 Inspector Polycarp Magai. Your Honor, we were mandated with the responsibility of providing security during this day. Your Honor, on this material day, we arrived at the venue arena ready to provide security for this function that had been planned prior. Your Honor, members of the public arrived at the venue as early as 6 in the morning. And Your Honor, at around that 10 a.m., the area MP, Honorable Alfred Mutai, arrived at the venue while accompanied by his followers. And Your Honor, at this particular time, the followers were built and rowdy. Thus, the security officers intervened. When in the process of intervening, the other supporters who had settled at the venue came towards the direction where the Honorable Member was, just around the entrance for the main gate, and saying that the Honorable Member of Parliament had not been invited into this function for that particular day. Commotion erupted. Your Honor, the Honorable Member, together with his followers, were not allowed to reach at the venue. Thus causing commotion. And Your Honor, in the process of this, some members of the public were shot. Some got serious injuries and are still admitted at various hospitals within Nakuru County. Your Honor, eventually, the Honorable Member, together with his team, left the venue. We inquired with him about his civilian firearm. But by yesterday, he was not having the firearm.
Of investigations that you'll decide who is to be charged with what offense.
Your Honor.
As of now, you have not made up your mind who will be charged, isn't it?
Correct, Your Honor.
And when you have not made up your mind who will be charged, you want Honorable Mutai to be in custody for 21 days as you think on who you will charge.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Now let's go to the question. You have said you intend to conduct valuation of the banned and damaged motor vehicles.
Yes, Your Honor.
How will Mr. Mutai, being in custody of the police, assist you while doing the valuation?
Your Honor, we've indicated before this court that currently the situation on the ground.
I've asked a simple question.
Yes,
answer my question. How will incarceration of Honorable Mutai assist you or prejudice your variation? The first ground is that you have to do variation. Will it in any way affect your variation?
Yes, Your Honor.
How?
Because the valuers will need to go to the ground
Yes.
where the incident occurred,
Yes.
and the damaged properties are still on the ground, the same ground we are talking about.
Right.
And Your Honor, allowing the Honorable Member of Parliament to go back to the ground may in one way or another interfere with this investigation.
Mr. Nagai.
Since he's a Member of Parliament with the followers who are also living on the same ground.
Therefore, you want to say that you cannot assess Kuresoi North constituency if Honorable Mutai is not in police custody.
Come again?
You cannot assess Kuresoi North constituency if Honorable Mutai is not in custody.
Your Honor, we can access
You can
Kuresoi.
assess. That's my question.
Currently in custody.
You can assess even if when he's in custody. You went to arrest people at his homestead.
Yes, Your Honor.
You did, isn't it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Was he in custody?
He was not, but
he was not in custody.
Not within the constituency.
He was not in custody, but you are able to arrest 16 people not within his constituency
56.
at 26 at his home when he was not in police custody.
Upon confirming that he was not within the constituency.
So you are coward. You first find out whether he's there, then you go there.
Yeah. Matter of being coward.
No, you first of all make a call, confirm if Mutai is there, then you go there. As long as he's there, you cannot go there. Is that what you are saying?
No, Your Honor.
So you can go there even when he's there?
Upon assessing the situation.
Once you assess the situation, you can assess.
If the situation will be conducive, well and good.
Or, even if you are to get reinforcement, you cannot assess?
Your Honor, there are so many factors to consider before doing that job.
Let's go. So, the variation, who is supposed to do the variation?
Government value.
Government value, where are they situated?
Your Honor, the valuers are within, in Nairobi.
I want to inform you, they are in Nakuru. There is a Department of Public Works and Motor Vehicle Inspection. They are there. We have competent valuers here in Nakuru, if you don't know.
Your Honor, for this matter, we may prefer doing it in Nairobi.
Or the one in Nakuru are unqualified?
Not a matter of being unqualified.
Why? Why would you want those from Nairobi? Tell us.
For the reasons that I may not disclose before this court.
So, a valuer from Nakuru cannot do a valuation of a vehicle in Kuresoi. You need to get one from Nairobi for reasons you cannot disclose.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So, you think the one in Nakuru?
That is your suggestion, Your Honor.
No. Why would you want one from Nairobi? A valuer is a valuer.
Yes, Your Honor, but I've said for the reason that I may not disclose before this court.
So, for that reason you may not disclose. That cannot be a basis of detention of a member of parliament, unless it's a reason you are disclosing. That is your reason.
No, Your Honor.
Let's go to the issue of the recover of his firearm. I've heard you making an application that he be ordered to surrender his firearm. Have you made that application before this court, in this application? Is there such a prayer before court?
Yes, Your Honor.
Why is it? Show me. You have 3 prayers. Prayer number 1, it will be admission. Number 2, issue an order for remand to complete investigation. And number 3, there have been orders cost. Those are your 3 prayers. Those are your 3 prayers. So you don't have a prayer before court for him to surrender his firearm.
We captured that point, eh?
I'm showing you application. You know this is now law. In law, yeah, you know where it is in the application? Inspector, you see these 3, number 1 to 3. Yes, here. Yes, this and this and this. These are your prayers.
Yes, Your Honor.
The rest are grounds. So from number 1, 2, 3, is there a prayer for him to surrender the firearm?
Your Honor, under prayer number 3.
Which one? These are your 3 prayers. So there is no prayer for him to surrender his firearm. Okay? Now let's go to the question. Honorable Mutai is a licensed firearm holder, isn't it?
I'm not sure, Your Honor. I've not seen the license.
But you are the one who is asking for him to surrender, so you don't know whether he
It may be licensed or not.
Do you know whether he has a firearm?
Yes, I know that.
Which one? Licensed or unlicensed?
That is what we'll confirm.
So you want somebody to surrender, you think somebody can surrender unlicensed. So I want to put it to you that Honorable Mutai is a licensed firearm holder. So with that information, if you know that he's a licensed firearm holder, what would you do if you want him to surrender?
Your Honor, I've not seen the firearm.
I'm asking
So
if
I cannot go by what the council is saying.
suppose he's a licensed firearm holder, how will you deal with it?
Your Honor, I don't know whether we'll go with supposing or we go with facts.
Okay, fine. You are an officer.
Yes, Your Honor.
You know the process.
Yes,
That's
Your
exactly
Yeah.
what council says.
Your Honor, the main reason why we need this firearm.
Is it the process you want?
I want the process. If you want him to surrender the firearm, what is it? And he's a licensed firearm holder, what process would you follow?
The process I've laid down, which unless given time I may go.
You may not know the process. Okay, let us go. So your process is in detention for 21 days. Now, for 21 days, you want him in the police station. How will Honorable Mutai get his firearm and certificates and bring to them to you, whereas you want him to be in police custody?
Your Honor, the firearm, if given authority through any other person, can reach the police station.
Or through any other person,
Yes.
it can reach the police station.
Yes, Your Honor.
I want to ask you a question. You know the conditions which are attached to issuance of a firearm. Do you know that you're not supposed to give that firearm to another person other than a police officer? So he can't tell his spouse, he can't tell a neighbor to come and bring the firearm to the police station. It is only him who can hand it over.
Your Honor, the Honourable Member of Parliament have been assigned police officers, and in any case, he can use the same police officers to get the firearms to us or to any nearest police station.
Yesterday, who called him? He was called by CCI, Mr. Gaiwa.
I'm not aware, Your Honor.
But you've heard he surrendered himself.
Yes, Your Honor.
He was called. Are you aware whether he was told to come with his firearm?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm aware.
Who told him?
I got in
You have said you don't know who called him.
Yes, Your Honor.
So who is this one who told
I
you?
got this information from the office.
Who is the officer who told you?
Your Honor, I'll not be in a position to tell that.
You see, now you want us to lie. You have said you don't know who called him,
Yes, Your Honor.
but you know somebody told him to come with a firearm.
Yes, Your Honor.
And you want the court to lie on your hearsay. You are told somebody told him. My instruction is that nobody told Honorable Mutai to appear or to surrender his firearm. You know the court, even if he's given board, he can still be ordered to come and surrender his firearm. You know that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Let's go to the last. You intend to record statement of key witnesses who are undergoing medication and in critical and unresponsive condition, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any medical report before this court to show that any of the victim is in hospital, or even a letter from any hospital? Do you have any?
Your Honor, it was.
I've asked you, do you have
We don't
any?
have currently.
You don't have
And
anything.
It was not possible for us, as was advised by the doctors.
I've not asked you. I've asked you a letter from the doctor to say we have admitted patient so and so who is going through treatment. You don't have such a document, correct?
For a reason that I've given, Your Honor.
Yeah. You have also said that you intend to carry out identification parade because some people don't come from Nakuru, isn't it?
Yes, Your Honor.
How will he being out affect the identification parade? Or do you know what is an identification parade?
Your Honor.
So how will he being out interfere with identification parade?
Your Honor, normally, when conducting an ID parade, the suspect is not supposed to be seen by the witnesses before an ID parade is conducted.
Mm-hmm. That is to safeguard the integrity of the parade, correct?
That is true.
Now, how will Mr. Honorable Mutai know who is the suspect? You can't call him here at DCI. When he is there, you call the identifying witness and tell 9 people and ask them, identify the person you saw.
Your Honor, the names of the victims are currently in the public domain.
The names of?
The victims, or the witness we are relying on.
So what is the problem with that?
And Your Honor, allowing Honorable Mutai to go back to the constituency may not enable us get a fair
Identification parade.
ID parade that we intend.
I want now to go to that, Mr. Porikap Madai. Honorable Mutai is a public figure.
Yes,
correct?
Your Honor.
Is a member of parliament.
Yes, Your Honor.
He has served in the county assembly. You don't know that? He's a former MC Nyota.
Yes, I know that, Your Honor.
If you Google your phone now, for Honorable Mutai, you'll see his photo. Or you want us to try? You just Google Honorable Alfred Mutai, you'll check, you see the figure, and you look at the gentleman, you'll see his face. Is he not a public figure?
Your Honor, yes.
So this is somebody anyone from Nakuru would easily identify.
Your Honor, but not everybody from Nakuru.
Or some of the victims are not from Nakuru.
Yes, Your Honor.
They are from where?
Outside Nakuru.
What have they come to do for employment in Kuresoi?
Your Honor, Nakuru is complainant because...
You have said from Nakuru, they are outside Nakuru. Those are the people actually you should have arrested. Those are the goons who have been brought from outside Nakuru to attack Honorable.
Restricting any other member of public from coming to Nakuru or any other county.
Okay, you don't restrict, isn't it?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you have said it was an empowerment program.
Yes, Your Honor.
And you have said Honorable Mutai was restricted from a member of parliament from assessing. You are the one who has said he was restricted from assessing.
Your Honor, I use the term that he was not invited, not restricted.
But you said, you have also said, and it is on record, that they did not, they told Honorable Mutai he was not supposed to be in that, the other group which came. And they were repassing him. What did they tell him?
That you are not invited to this function.
You are not invited in a function in your constituency. In your own constituency. A public school. In a public school, the honorable member of parliament of that constituency was not invited.
But a function organized by her, actually the governor.
And by the way, have you recorded her statement? Now that you have mentioned her. Have you recorded the statement of Honorable Susan Keka?
Yes, Your Honor, the office has done that.
You have the statement?
Not here in court.
Are you sure you have recorded it? Where did you record the statement?
Not in, but the office has done that, Your Honor.
Which office?
The DCI office,
Nakuru or Kuresoi?
within Nakuru.
Which, at the CCI office?
Yes, Your Honor.
So there is a statement by Honorable, should be one of the witnesses.
Eventually, when Your Honor, we prefer a charge against the Honorable Member of Parliament.
If you prefer.
Yes, Your Honor.
If you prefer. And I want, there are just two questions I would want Mr.
Upon which information as to what he has done will be captured. The police himself here has said that they accessed his home in Kuresoi, unhindered, unprevented. It is on that very basis that the same police can still go back to his home unhindered and prevented. They confirmed that they indeed arrested 36 people, or about 56, who have since been arraigned before court. And Your Honor, on similar basis and terms, the courts before you, your learned brothers and sisters, released them. I'm reminded it's you. I'm actually reminded it's you. So now with that, let me address this issue. The police have had this habit of arresting people and detaining them while they take their sweet time to investigate and do whatever they want in political cases as this is. See it for what it is. Other than Mutai, they have not told you anybody else within the same caliber and control level they have arrested, other than those young men who are mere collaterals. He has also not told you who on the other side, who are chasing Mutai out, and why they have not been arraigned or arrested. But a person who can surrender himself to the police, as they have admitted, sure, will surrender at any place. And he is privileged enough to have counsel. We will bring him ourselves if they doubt themselves. Let me make this clear. There is no felony in these charges. They have talked about vehicles. Vehicles could have been burnt by anyone other than Mr. Mutai. None has said that they saw him burn any vehicles. None has said they saw him shoot anyone. And if anybody was shot at that time, it could have been even guns from the other side, because the persons there were equally of high caliber and gun holders. Why did they isolate him against Article 27? Discrimination, ultimately for political ends. Your Honor, they are talking about people who are sick in the hospital. No single patient has been identified and as to which hospital that patient is. So that even as they accuse him of interfering with patients, how would he interfere with a patient he does not even know and the hospital they lie? Against all impossibilities, he's a member of parliament with statutory duties, including to budget for the funds he's using here. He should be a responsible police officer to appreciate that even the vehicle which brought him to court and the machinery he's using is budgeted for by him. And the budgeting season is now. Sadly, they're telling you he was a persona non grata in his own constituency in a school he has built. Is that not provocation? Is that not malice? Then where do you lay the malice forth? Bring it to court so that you flex muscles. Lastly, he's entitled to bail. But we are not even telling you to give him bail. We are asking you to give him personal bond on personal cognizance. Literally everybody here can identify him. Not even we advocates can be as much identified as he is. Not even yourself. A lot of people will pass you by the corridors over here, but they will not pass him. That's just how unique he is, to be identified in a public glare. And Your Honor, I surrender and conclude by submitting that you give us about 20 minutes break to come for a ruling to have him go back home. We'll bring him whenever it's required. That's all.
I think my learned friend, Mr. Safa, said, I will ask you to, as Honorable Mutai lives here, you tell him what late Justice Madan told Stanley Munga Githunguri, that when he leaves this court, he goes back, he looks at Mau Hills, and he thanks God, the God of Assis, because we have a court and we have a constitution which guarantees his freedom and his rights. We close and ask you, as I repeat what Mr. Biko has said, I believe one of the reasons they brought the charge in the afternoon is to ensure that you deliver your ruling tomorrow so that you can spend the night here. Don't fall into that trap. I pray, deliver the ruling, whatever the orders, make them so that on Mutai. And by the way, when Mr. Biko was saying that nobody can pass, he's the tallest here, even among us. So he can't pass anywhere, he's extremely tall. Thank you, Your Honor.
I like the poetic
arises. First, the IO, that is Inspector Magai, expressly confirmed that no decision has been made as to whether the respondent or any other person will be charged. This raises question as to the basis upon which this court is being asked to deprive a citizen of liberty for 21 days. Secondly, the ground advanced in the application are not supported by cogent evidence. There is no documentary evidence to confirm that alleged hospitalized victims, their injuries, or their inability to record statements. The claim that an identification parade is necessary is undermined by the admission that the respondent is well-known public figure. Arises. First, the IO, that is Inspector Magai, expressly confirmed that no decision has been made as to whether the respondent or any other person will be charged. This raises question as to the basis upon which this court is being asked to deprive a citizen of liberty for 21 days. Secondly, the ground advanced in the application are not supported by cogent evidence. There is no documentary evidence to confirm that alleged hospitalized victims, their injuries, or their inability to record statements. The claim that an identification parade is necessary is undermined by the admission that the respondent is well-known public figure. Thirdly, the assertion that the respondent will interfere with witnesses remains speculative. No specific witness can be identified. No factual basis has been laid to support that apprehension. On the contrary, it's evident that the police have already conducted operations, including assessing the respondent's homestead without obstruction. Fourthly, the prayer relating to recovery of firearms and ballistic examination is not anchored in the application, and if it were, the IO was unable to explain the legal procedure relating to licensed firearms. Fifthly, the justification for valuation of damaged property does not logically require the continued detention of the respondent. Similarly, the explanation as to why such valuation must be undertaken by a valuer from Nairobi rather than locally was unsatisfactory. The court must guard against converting pre-charge detention into a tool for fishing expeditions or speculation. The Constitution demands accountability and precision in limiting fundamental rights. In Republic versus Danson Mungunya and another 2010 EKLR, the court held that mere suspicion, however strong, cannot justify deprivation of liberty. Demonstrate compelling reason to warrant the detention of the respondent for 21 days or at all. The reasons advanced are either unsupported by evidence, speculative, or unrelated to the necessity of detention. In that case, the court makes the following orders in the interest of justice. Number 1, the application dated 23rd June 2026 seeking orders to detain the respondent for 21 days is hereby dismissed. The respondent shall be released on bond of Kenya shillings 100,000 with one surety of similar amount. In the alternative, and without prejudice, he will be released. Respondent shall be released on a cash bail of Kenya shillings 50,000. And in that one, I also add that he also provide us with a contact person who shall also act as a surety, in as much as it's a public figure. The respondent shall report to the investigating officer every Monday, despite his busy schedule as a member of parliament, Wednesday and Friday, or they may agree with the IO until the expiry of the 21 days that was sought. The matter will be mentioned after the lapse of the 21 days for further orders. I believe that will take us to 13th or 14th, Mutai? 14th. So 14th. Thank you.
Thank you for that.
That one you can arrange with because I'm seeing there's some chaos outside there. So probably the best.
Your Honor, substantially why we are praying for that is
yes.
Because of the chaos there. We are better off here without interfering. We will contain them as you guided us. We are just cautious of time.
Just talk to the officers who are manning the.
We have discussed it earlier.
Okay.
And it's just good for both the police as well as the public. We will contain them.
Thank you.
All we wanted was this liberty, and thank you so much.
Kindly ensure that nobody is injured.
I don't know whether you've already uploaded it.
Good.
That because of the process of
nilipitia yale yote changamoto yenye iko pale kwa police station. Nililala cell na nikalala chini, lakini nataka nishukuru sababu vile niliona that was the only option, the only accommodation. Uzuri si accommodation ya kulipa. Nikasema wacha nitabadilisha kwa akili yangu ikuwe kama ile kitanda yangu ya nyumbani. Na hapo ndio nikashinda na nikapata usingizi. Nafikiri usingizi Mwenyezi Mungu ameniletea. Na mimi nasema aluta continue.
Napenda kusema ya kwamba tunashukuru Mungu siku ya leo, na ya pili tunashukuru mawakili wetu kuanzia Karanja ule mwingine mpaka Hasap kwa ile kazi mzuri wamefanya. Nataka kushukuru supporters wetu ama supporters wa Mheshimiwa Mutai. Mumesimama na Mheshimiwa Kitete, amuchawachilia Mheshimiwa. Ile mpango ilikuwa imepangwa. Nataka kusema ya kwamba Mungu ni mkubwa. Vijana 56 walishikwa, tukangangana wakatolewa 44, wakapaki 12. Mheshimiwa naye anakuja kuambiwa andike statement, alabu anasukumwa anasema lazima alale cell na alichileta. Si ati alitafutwa, alichileta. Lakini nataka kutangaza ya kwamba tumefika sasa wakati ya siasa. Na hii wakati ya siasa tumejua wale watu hawajui kujiombea kura. Sasa wanataka kutumia polisi kwa rasi wengine. Kama hautakikani na wananchi